Hey there, Riverica here, reporting for duty on a trigger. Thank you so much for shuffling states of emergency into adoption spirit magic with me and steering clear of danger. Heartily, we are grateful. In this session, we are exploring what Mars moving into Cancer has to tell us about how to move forward, minding our business in the highest love and light. But before that, some disclaimers. I am not a doctor, lawyer, therapist. I'm a fortune teller. So what I offer is no substitute for their services. Furthermore, what I share does not dictate your future. Only your intentions and actions do. So please use your gifts of discernment before deciding what to gather and take away. And of course, take only what resonates and blow like a kiss the rest to the universe for cosmic composting into beauty. And this reading is intended for fun and games, shits and giggles, entertainment, flexing our heart, mind, body, soul, spirit, emotions, and intuition. And at the least, I hope to cause harm to none. And at the most, I hope I may assist you on your healing path. All that being said, let me introduce my helpers. I have lit candles for Source, Mother Earth, Father Sky, the homeless, those that kicked them out, the neighbors, the passers-by, even those working against our spiritual progression. Also for harmony, unity, and balance, Archangel Michael, our ancestors here in the highest love and light, and those who have crossed over to Father Sky by suicide, and the family and friends they left behind on Mother Earth, as well as the war-torn families, countries, nations, worlds, galaxies, universes. And we thank Source for helping us all adopt success, transmuting these violent cycles into love. Heartily, we are grateful. And we also have my mini crystal ball. Isn't she so cute? And my wooden dice, wooden wand, wooden dagger wand, all that wood to help buoy our spirits, and the wand and the dagger to help cut through to the heart of the matter without harming a soul. And we have the world map and some sage. And we have the Paragrams by Paramahansa Yogananda, published by the Self-Realization Fellowship, and some moss agate. And I invite you to visit the Self-Realization Fellowship online if you're interested in reading these cards, especially as I am prohibited from transcribing them in these videos. Maybe you're actually able to visit the temple. You live in LA and you can drive to the end of Sunset Boulevard. It's almost overlooking the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and you can visit the grounds. They're so beautiful, beautiful gardens. Some of Gandhi's ashes are there in a beautiful monument. The resource center. You can go to a service, you can visit the gardens, you can visit the resource center, and you can pick up your own deck of cards. And what else? Whatever else tickles your fancy. So, all that said, let's clear the space together of all the hate, intolerance, violence, unwelcomes, interference, obstructions, those not here for the highest love and light, and streaming grace to replace. And thank you for holding the intention of seeing only love, and only love we shall see. Heartily, we are grateful. Thank you so much. So Mars moving into Cancer. I invite you to check out the metaphysical properties of Mars and Cancer on your own, but off the top of my head, I'd say Mars is that divine masculine, raring to go and move forward, and then that Cancer is super emotional, in touch with your emotions. But again, I invite you to check out on your own, see what resonates with you. And you are a beautiful, full, whole, loving, powerful spiritual being, and so am I. And we thank your source, spirit team, angels, galaxy guides, ancestors, saints, sages, gods, goddesses, universes here in the highest love and light, as well as mine. And we thank your source and my source for immediately shifting the situation into what it needs to be, offering necessary insights, healings, acts of grace, protection. Heartily, we are grateful. And so it was, and so it was, and so it was, and so it was. And here we have wisdom. It popped out. So let's see what wisdom, the Paragram by Paramahansa Yogananda, has to tell us. Sorrow, illness, and failure are natural results of transgression against God's laws. Wisdom consists in avoiding such violations and finding peace and happiness within yourself through thoughts and actions that are in harmony with your real self. Govern your mind wisely by dwelling upon the positive aspects of life. Do not be satisfied with drops of wisdom from scanty earthly sources. Rather, seek wisdom without measure from God's all-possessing, all-bountiful hands. Oh, that's intense. So I invite you to contemplate how you express God in your culture, and feel free to share that in the comments if that sounds fun to you. And also how you might express God's laws in your cultures. It would be interesting to hear and see how that plays out differently for those of us who are here together and holding space for each other. So thank you so much if you want to share. And yeah, this is something that we've been asked, especially over the past couple years, to really tap into. What thoughts and actions are really in harmony with our true self? And where do we find the wisdom? And how important it is to dwell upon the positive aspects in life, right? Especially if there's challenges every day, and loss and trauma every day. How do we counteract that? How do we play through? And one of the ways is that after we're done taking care, like, okay, we cut ourselves, we have to put a Band-Aid, clean out the wound, put a Band-Aid on the wound, and then we can go about thinking about the positive aspects of life. And granted, that's a pretty low-key example, but it gives you the idea, like, just not sweep it under the carpet. We're taking care of our loss and trauma, but then we're also spending as much time as possible dwelling upon the positive to help play through and live life worth living. And that is super sweet. And that number one that we rolled, that number one invokes the Creator. It initiates and begins. It helps put our needs to a conclusion and put ourselves first. And it helps with those victim issues where we take on other people's energies or put others before us. And so this wisdom card is really helping us tap into how we may move forward in the highest love and light of our own sovereignty, authentically, without pulling on other people or having other people pull on us. And what a beautiful gift Mars moving into Cancer has for us. So that is all I am seeing for you in this reading. And if you enjoyed this reading, you may also enjoy some coaching that I offer on Tuesday nights, a Tuesday circle, to help you play your cards. And that's from 8 to 8:30 on Zoom Eastern Time. And we talk about what's working, what's not, how to play through, how to make your dreams come true, how to move from crisis to diaspora, to surviving, to thriving, to dreams coming true, those blessed dreams coming true. And 2 online courses that you can take at your own pace, where I have put my 52 years of experience, my personal experience, as well as my professional experience, 17 years working with adolescents, 3 of those working with teachers and the community to help make sure that every student succeeds in a student-centered way, and a student where the student-centered. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. And those are in the description. Some links to those are in the description, as well as on my About page. So if that resonates with you, those are there for you. And thank you so much for helping breathe life into Adoption Spirit Magic. Heartily, we are grateful. Until next time, ciao for now. I love you all.